Good afternoon, everybody. Coming at you today from New York, where we are doing potato trial harvest digs. Got a lot of work set out for us over the next several days. We're looking at russets, whites, and yellows, all with multiple rates of chloropicrin against a grower standard non-treated. Major factors that we're looking for in these trials are verticillium wilt suppression, nematode suppression, and also common scab. This is for a fresh market potato grower, so skin quality, how pretty and attractive these potatoes are very important. Another thing would be size profiles. Potatoes have varying degrees of size profile expectations and USDA grading standards, and we routinely see with chloropicrin where we increase tuber set, and this can impact size, which in turn could impact agronomic changes that the grower may need to undergo, like seed spacing or plant spacing. So all of this really comes together to try and raise marketable yield, raise revenue for the grower, and ultimately produce a better product for the consumer. So we're going to walk you through our harvesting process. You see some of our treatment flags back here behind me, and that tractor that's operating, digging plots. Kind of walk you through what this looks like all the way through grading, and then ultimately yield results. So stick around. So this is a pretty good walkthrough of the digging a plot right there. Kind of how our plots are distributed. You see all of these green flags. So a gentleman in the blue shirt down there is counting plants and stems. And then we're digging 15-foot plots here. So you got a guy on the back that's making sure all the potatoes from the plot stay in that associated plot. And then we'll come back through and bag them up in this basket sitting on the front of the tractor. After we bag them up, we'll pick them all up, and then we'll take them back and we'll wash everything and grade it out. So what you see here is this is two treatments. One treatment of a chloropicrin treatment against non-treated grower standard. We have 6 15-foot reps randomized across the full length of the field for each treatment. We'll walk you through the grading process here in a bit. Good example here of a dug and harvested plot prior to us coming back through and picking it up. This is a white potato, in ball is the variety. Good morning. So yesterday we walked you through the process of how we lay out plots, how we randomize and organize things within the field, how we harvest those plots. And so now we'll kind of walk you through the next step. So you see all of our plots are here in these blue fish baskets. So once we pick a plot up in the field, we wash everything off. We'll set those out. We'll kind of let those dry as we start to grade, so that we can really see skin quality and start to look for culls. This is our grading system. So a plot gets dumped here. You can see a few nasty potatoes up there that are culls. We'll walk you through why they're culls. Then they get rolled down this grading table. You have different size holes here. So we range from 1 5/8, 2 inches, 2 1/4, up to oversized. And so again, all of these different potato sizes have different market values and different market needs. That's why we're doing that. Then as we come right here, we'll take a look at some specific culls. So here, what we have is sunburn. This is a potato that was set high in the heel. got exposed to sun gets green shoulders, discolored. No consumer wants to see that in a bag. This would be an example of Erwinia or soft rot. Obviously, I don't want that in a bag. This would be another key coil. What we're keenly looking at here, and a big use for chloropicrin, would be common scab. So you can kind of see this is common scab that's early on. That might be surface scab. This would be let go in a processing situation. But as you can see, as it gets more defined, it's been on the tuber longer, it starts to pit. Think about that like rust, maybe on the barrel of a rifle or a piece of metal. Starts to cause a bigger problem even in processing. Lastly would be a growth crack like this. It's kind of a sign of stress. This is more of a physiological problem here, but again is a reason for coils. Also some scab here, but that's just a pretty good look at probably our 4 main coil categories right now. Then lastly, you have kind of the gatekeeper for the data here. He's putting in all of these different size categories. He has a scale, so we'll weigh each individual size category by the plot length that we have, calculate that out to a per acre basis. Again, we have 6 reps here, so it gives us a pretty good look at what the yield and value is going to be per acre.